Why magic?
It breaks people's patterns in their day. We wake up and we kind of go through a very simple routine. We go to sleep, we do the same routine. So when you see a magic trick or something that kind of makes you stop and think, I think that's kind of a really exciting thing to be able to break someone's pattern and make them kind of have a memorable experience for just that small fraction of a moment.
Tatanka,
Yeah.
why magic?
Oh, it's the okay. I'm gonna paraphrase some other people's theories. It's not all my thoughts, but I think magic is the purest performance art form, at least. You can play a song for yourself and it sounds good. You can paint a picture for yourself and you like it, but you can't do a magic trick on yourself. It requires another human being, and magic only exists in that moment. We can mess around, we can jam, we could create tricks that we know work, but really none of that is magic. That's all kind of like the craft of magic. The art of magic only occurs in a 15-second moment after the spectators register an effect. I don't know. A lot of people think magic is the art of suspension of disbelief, right? And I think that's wrong. I think if you go to a Broadway theater and you see Peter Pan fly across the stage, that's suspension of disbelief. You know the wires are there, you pay for a ticket, and you're like, oh, it's Peter Pan. I'm going to pretend he's flying for a bit. Same thing when you go see a movie. However, when you go see an illusionist, your favorite illusionist in Vegas, if you saw the strings, you'd want your money back, right? Because it's not suspension of disbelief, it's suspension of belief, right? You do not want to see the strings. You want to actively be fooled. Whereas if I go see the Harry Potter movie, I know it's CGI. If they make a goof, it doesn't really matter. If we see that magician and they make a goof, then it actually destroys the performance and it makes us upset. So I don't think that a lot of people are like, magic is theater. There's similarities, but I don't think they're the exact same thing. Yeah. I don't know. This quickest thing that would come off the top of my head.
I'd have to admit, the question, why magic, is open-ended and has a million different possible answers from every individual I encounter. It seems like I can never find someone that can answer or has answered this question the way I have. I know I've been dancing around the question, but if I gave you my thoughts straight away, then this whole journey would be pointless. My whole purpose for starting this show was to see if there's a magician out there that can give me the same answer I gave to those students from Marquette University almost a decade ago. It must have been a paper they were working on, but a lot of them asked me, why magic? I simply answered, it allows me to entertain you while I entertain myself, and a lot of them were puzzled. I kept it open to their interpretations, but my meaning behind it was that their reactions and their praise is what entertained me. Seeing people let go of their inhibitions made me feel really good about myself. The fact that I made someone's day is the best feeling in the world. Again, I ask you, why magic?